Hello, Serge here for the Backyard Driving Range. All right, I have a question today. It comes from DeWitt Strong. DeWitt's a long-time Serge. Comes in and sees me about once a year for a golf lesson. And DeWitt writes, I was looking over some old golf books when I found one on the forward press. Basically, the book suggested that just before the backswing, one should press his hands or her hands forward about 1 inch. Then the backswing becomes the opposite of the forward press. All right, so I guess we could say for every action is an equal and opposite reaction, but I don't think that's exactly the case there. All right, good question. And for years and years, and I know it's still being taught and believed in, but I am vehemently against forward pressing. Normally, what happens is they say that you shouldn't start the golf swing from a static position. They want you to forward press your hands or your knee or both. Now, I'm vehemently against that. Why do I want to start something that way when I want it to go that way? All right? I want to start from a dead stop static position. And when you practice that and you learn how to do it, you're going to use in the trunk of your body and your knees to just turn a little bit. Because remember, peak performance is a limited turn swing, right? We turn only to the toe line. But we want to stay very stable and still and lift the hands up. And what is the key to hitting a golf ball consistently solid and straight and doing it time and time again? You must control your spine. Your spine controls, your head sits atop your spine. If you turn your body too much, and if you kick your knee this way and that way, your head is starting off rocking back and forth. I want to stand here and keep my spine as dead still and quiet as I can and turn it. That's why the peak performance swing is so good. If you do it correctly, and the amount you can turn is much less if you're really focusing on keeping your head still. And how can you focus on keeping your head still? That's real simple. Just look at the ball. Stare at that ball. Stare intently at that ball. And if all of a sudden you're staring really intently at that ball, and you see the ground and the ball moving that way, what does that tell you? Well, barring an earthquake, the ball can't be moving, even if it's on a tee. And the tee is solidly in the ground. It can't be moving. So if the ball and the ground is moving, barring an earthquake, it has to be you, the golfer. So just intensify your focus on the golf ball. Just turn and get right there to there. You keep turning. At some point, the shoulder's going to start hitting the chin. The shoulder's turning enough. The head's still sitting on the shoulders. It's going to move. So you just want to keep that head still. Start from a dead stop. I like to think that the turning of the torso, the shoulders and the arms, with a little bit of knee turning in there, I always like to feel like the club is moving first, but I know it's kind of all exactly starting together. So it's just start together and let it rip. And you should be able to see that ball all the way at the top of the backswing into impact. Now, one of the things you can look at now and then on a tour when they show a player from the front view and they're making their shot and they're talking about their big turn, how many times do you see, if you look at, well, I got to stay this way. Over here, you look, the nose is back here someplace. Most of the tour players making the big turns, you're also going to see at this point back here, the arms are way back here. Look at how far away from the hands and the club are from the neck. We swing it straight up here. I can touch right there on that side, and I can touch it right here. But the majority of all golfers today, especially on tour, they let go of their club. It's falling way back there. It's way out over here because they're keeping they're turning so much. As you turn, the club moves away from your body and behind it. So work on that pure focus. Just keep your nose at the ball. How do you know the nose is on the ball? Close your eyes, open them up, and the ball should be right in the middle of what you're seeing. If you turn to the right, you're going to see that it's going to be in the forward part of your vision of that focal field down there. So you want nose at the ball. You're going to hit it much more solid and straight because you're staying still. And the only way you can really swing your arms faster is with a stable body. If your body's moving all over the place, your arms and body are out of sync. When you hold your body still, you can accelerate your arms more. So, keep that focus on the ball, keep that head still, and make that 3/4 limited turn swing, and you'll be hitting it much more solid and straight, the peak performance way. That's it for today, and I'll be speaking with you all again soon.